He defied norms, broke boundaries, and lit up the stage like no one before him. With a voice that could soar to the heavens and a presence that commanded millions, he became a legend. This is the untold story of Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury was born Farrokh Bulsara on September 5, 1946, in Stone Town, Zanzibar, now part of Tanzania. To Parsi Indian parents, Bomi and Jabolsara. His family practiced Zoroastrianism, and his father worked as a cashier for the British Colonial Office. At age 8, Farrokh was sent to a British-style boarding school in Panchugni, India, where he showed early musical talent. He learned to play the piano, formed a band called the Hectics, and began using the name Freddie. In 1964, after the Zanzibar Revolution, the Bulsara family fled to England, settling in Feltham, Middlesex. Freddie was 17, shy, artistic, and a foreigner in a cold new world. But in London's growing rock scene, he would find his voice. Freddie studied art and design at Ealing Art College, a background that would later shape Queen's theatrical style and visual identity. In 1970, Freddie joined forces with Brian May, guitar, and Roger Taylor, drums. Soon after, John Deacon, bass, completed the lineup. Freddie proposed the name Queen, embracing the boldness and ambiguity it conveyed. He also officially changed his surname to Mercury, a name that matched his larger-than-life energy. Queen wasn't just another rock band. It was a fusion of opera, glam, rock, and classical grandeur. And at the center of it all was Freddie Mercury. Fearless, flamboyant, and impossibly talented. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Queen rose to global dominance. Freddie's voice, spanning nearly 4 octaves, could be delicate one moment and thunderous the next. His songwriting produced some of Queen's biggest hits. Bohemian Rhapsody, 1975, Somebody to Love, Don't Stop Me Now, We Are the Champions, Crazy Little Thing Called Love. It's a kind of magic. Bohemian Rhapsody alone was a masterpiece that broke all rules. A 6-minute rock opera with no chorus. Radio stations initially resisted playing it, but fans demanded it. The song went on to become one of the most iconic tracks in music history. Queen's Live Aid performance in 1985, watched by over 1.9 billion people worldwide, is still considered one of the greatest live performances in rock history. Freddie owned the stage, effortlessly commanding the Wembley crowd of 72,000, and uniting the world with nothing but a microphone and a piano. While Freddie Mercury was a god on stage, his private life was complex. He had a long-term relationship with Mary Austin, whom he called his soulmate. Though he later came out as gay or bisexual, he remained close to Mary for the rest of his life, even leaving her the majority of his estate. Freddie lived boldly and unapologetically. In an era when homosexuality was still taboo and the AIDS epidemic was stigmatized, he celebrated life, creativity, and love. In 1987, Freddie was diagnosed with HIV. He kept the illness private for years, continuing to record music with incredible strength. Queen's later albums, including The Miracle and Innuendo, carried deeper themes of mortality, time, and farewell. On November 23, 1991, Freddie made a public statement confirming that he had AIDS. Just 24 hours later, on November 24th, Freddie Mercury died at the age of 45, at his home in Kensington, London. Freddie Mercury's funeral was held in accordance with Zoroastrian tradition, attended by close friends and family. He was cremated, and the location of his ashes remains undisclosed, known only to Mary Austin. His death sent shockwaves around the globe, but his legacy only grew stronger. In 1992, the Freddie Mercury tribute concert was held at Wembley Stadium, featuring legends like David Bowie, Elton John, George Michael, and Metallica. The concert raised millions for AIDS research and helped launch the Mercury Phoenix Trust, a charity that continues to fight HIV/AIDS globally. Queen's music lives on, played in stadiums, movies, and hearts. The 2018 biopic, Bohemian Rhapsody, starring Rami Malek, introduced a new generation to the genius of Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury was more than a singer. He was a force of nature, a man who defied convention who gave everything to music and who dared to live on his own terms. He is gone, but his voice will echo forever. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more legendary life stories. Who should we cover next? Let us know in the comments.